Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode. So in last episode, we took on the Edmonton Oilers in the second round of the playoffs, and unfortunately we were ousted by them in 5 games. Lack of offense was the main reason why, and our goaltending in Patrick Wall wasn't the strongest in that series, so we went on to lose that series. And yeah, now we're kind of looking to add more prospects into our prospect pool, because currently our only good prospect really is Ralph Culp, who played 1 season in the AHL, and we don't really have anything else like every other team in the league. So yeah, anyways, we're at the draft, and the draft is looking really strong this year. So I'm hoping we're able to pick up a pretty decent forward. So we're obviously not getting Frank Walzer. He's going to be probably going to the Florida Panthers, unless Florida somehow done goofs with their pick. But what I am thinking we are going to go after is this Vyacheslav Zadorov guy. He's projected to go around 23rd based on the central scouting. We might have a pick around there. If for some reason we don't, I might want to trade up to get this guy, because he's looking like a medium elite, and he's looking like a sniper, which would be pretty good to get a center sniper. He obviously could end up being just like a top 6 forward, because sometimes that happens. So he could still be a pretty good prospect, and he has also comparison to Joe Sakic. So it'd be kind of cool to bring in a guy that actually has a comparison to one of our current players. But other than that, this draft is looking really deep in terms of European players mostly. So let's get to the draft. We're going to do the entire offseason in this episode, and then next episode will be the start of the season simulation. It might be almost all the season simulation if we are a good team at the deadline or not. I am going to be pre-recording that episode as well, though, just because of the fact that my dad's off all March breaks, so which is next week. So we are drafting 27th, so I might have to trade up. Florida's got multiple picks right there. Let's see if we could trade for pick number 23, because I think I want that Zadorov guy. It wouldn't mind. Oh, they want to give it up, so maybe we could do a trade. So we'd have to give up probably our current first, which is not really that much. And maybe we could throw in a 7th round pick, so we move up a couple picks. Yeah, I think I could do that if St. Louis wants us to. So our first and a 7th for their first, and it is not good enough apparently. I'm fine giving up even a 6th round pick if need be, maybe even a 5th, because we got tons of picks still. So let's see, 6th. No, they don't like. It doesn't match their block really that well. I don't think we have really much that they would be interested in. Most of these guys probably have like 1 year left. Maybe not actually. 1 year, 2 years. Sean Poden. Oh yeah, I did sign Sean Poden for multiple years, and they actually want Poden. So you know what? We're gonna throw in Sean Poden as his deal, because we're probably not gonna need him. And let's also throw in that first of ours. So Poden and a first to move up a couple spots. Let's see if we could take back another pick in this. We might not be able to. So first and a 7th for Poden and our first. And that is accepted. So there you go. Sean Poden has been moved out to the St. Louis Blues. He was just a depth guy anyways, so that's not that much of a problem. Now we have 23rd. So hopefully that Zadorov guy is a medium elite forward, and hopefully he does go to us, because or else that trade happened for no reason. But we could still get a better pick out of it. So let's see who gets who the first round is. Well, most of the first round. So Frank Walzer, as I was saying, the franchise guy, goes to the Florida Panthers. 82 overall playmaker. Really nice. The Islanders are going to take Oshie second. Wow. That's actually kind of surprising, because I think he was projected 4th. Left wing two-way forward, 79 overall. Carolina's going to take Koivunen, who's at 78 overall, at 3rd. Finland's going to take Klubertons, who's another 78. So yeah, this is definitely a really strong top 5. And Houston's also a 78. Damn. Yeah, this could be one of the best drafts I've ever had, potentially. Let's see if there was any steals that any computer got. So there's a medium elite Kavasha that went to the Swedes. Any other medium elites that went? There you go, Solani to Montreal. Anybody else? Medium elite Radulov to the Czechs. And I think, wait, actually Lafreniere. Oh yeah, Lafreniere went all the way at 6 to Nashville. Yeah, that top 6 was pretty good. Okay, so our pick now at number 23. Yeah, I think we're going to take Zadorov. He looks pretty good on paper, and he wasn't that bad in his first season in Russia. So let's take this guy. Come on, please be medium elite, Zadorov. And he was medium top 6. Okay, well, it's still not that bad. We get a center playmaker, and that's like Joe Sakic, so why not? I was hoping he would be medium elite, but why not? So Landeskog goes to Boston. Okay, we don't really need to see the rest of the picks. We're going to go through all the draft picks again at the end. Like, we're just going to skim through it again, because I keep track of where everybody gets drafted. So our second round pick, this might be a medium elite goalie, and he's looking like a gem. 11-5-1, not that bad. We do need a goalie prospect, because if Patrick Waugh retires soon, which could happen, we definitely need that goalie prospect in. So yeah, we're going to go with Liam Gunnarsson here. Get a goalie into our organization. And he's a medium starter, so not the greatest, but still not too bad. He's a gem, so maybe he grows out of his starting role. Third round pick, we might auto submit soon. This guy might be a low elite, Reed a little. Let's take a look at his stats. Maybe not that good. I still might take him anyways, so because he is a power forward. Yeah, let's take Reed Little, even though Little and power forward doesn't really go together. And low top 9, it's trade bait. Maybe this draft wasn't as good as I thought. So let's auto sim the rest of this draft, and then we'll see what the computer snagged us at the other picks. So let's go by round, and let's go to the first round. So there's the entire first round of the draft in 2020. Second round, okay, we got Gunnarsson there. The third round is where we got Little and everybody else's picks. The fourth round, we got Brathwaite. I don't even remember how good that guy is, so okay. We got Lundmark in the fifth round. Sixth round, we got D. Katic, okay, or Katic. In seventh round, we got 2 picks in that one. We got Karanin and C. Lindbergh. Okay, so that is the 2020 draft. Hopefully it was a good one. Hopefully that Zadorov guy ends up being really good. I might sign him for the AHL right away, just like I did with Culp, just because of the fact he is kind of ready. So, and our scouts, we've got to definitely re-sign them. And it's funny because I just realized one of our scouts' name is Sergei Ulanov, who was our Carolina Hurricanes goaltender in our franchise mode in NHL 18, if you guys ever watched that series. If not, I recommend you guys watch that, because it's like one of my favorite series probably I've done. And we'll definitely write NHL Atlantic. We don't even need an Atlantic scout really. I will leave that guy. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think it's just that Atlantic scout, because I'd rather just keep scouts for like the minor leagues. So there you go. Okay, so let's get into our contract situation now, see who we have to re-sign and who we might have to let go. So RFAs, Kosmachuk, you're coming back for the AHL. All these guys are coming back for the AHL club. Why not? Because if we let them go, we might be in trouble in terms of like depth players, because some of these guys could still make it to the NHL sometimes if we don't sign enough players or somebody gets injured. So let's sign all these guys back. 2-way deals. There you go. Goalies. Yeah, Spencer Martin. Get you back for the AHL. Unsigned. Okay, so Harsh, AHL top 2D. He's not ready yet. I think I might sign Zadorov as well, like I did, because 64 out of the draft is not too bad. Yeah, you know what? Let's sign Zadorov. 3 years, 925. So our other picks, AHL top 6 forward for Katic, not that good. Lindbergh's an AHL top 2D. Who else did we get? Little low top 9. He is 17 though, so he might still have a chance to grow really good. Lundmark is an AHL top 2D. Wow, yeah, this draft was actually really bad. And none of our goalie prospects are ready yet. We actually got quite a few goalie prospects now. So that's all our RFAs, UFAs now. So yeah, I definitely want to get Theo Fleury back, I think, for 1 year again. Like, I would like to keep him until he retires, potentially. So let's give him 1 year at $8 million. Lefebvre is a solid piece, but he's old. That's the only problem with him. I know for sure we're letting go of Claude Lemieux, so thank you for your time here, Claude. We're going to let you go. Aaron Miller's coming back for sure. Let's go 1 year because he's 28. I don't want to give him too much money, $3 million. Peltonen's a solid piece. We signed him last year. Let's bring him back again. There you go. John Clem. That's an interesting one. I know Donovan I want to bring back because he's young. So let's do that. Greg DeVries. He doesn't... Wow, Donovan and DeVries actually don't want extensions, so hopefully they sign. Mike Watt I want to get back for sure because he's only 24. Let's give him 1,400. Why not? Stefan Yell does not want to come back. Brian Muir doesn't want to come back. Damn, a lot of guys don't want to come back. Mark Alt come back for the HL. Sejan. Is that guy our pick from last year? No, he's an actual pick of the Avs. You know what? Actually, no, we're not going to sign you. You don't got really that good of a potential anyways. Yannick, who I think we actually drafted. Maybe? Maybe not. No, I don't think we drafted him. Let's just sign him. Why not? Goalie-wise, Robbie Tallis, I want to get him back even though he does not want an extension. He doesn't even want that much money. So we'll give him 2.5 for 1 year. Because he was a big contributor this year. So let's advance a day in terms of the simulation and see if we could get those guys back. Anybody reject? Yeah, there was a rejection in there. But I'm hoping we could get most of those guys back and then we could just fill in the gaps like what we do normally every single season. So UFAs, so we still got a couple to go. I really like Lefebvre as a defensive defenseman though because he blocks shots. Let's see if we could get him back for 1 year only. He wants to come back, so I don't see why not. Like in real life, he signed with the Rangers, I think, in like the offseason of 1999. So, John Clem, yeah, you know what? Some of these guys are veterans, but I might not, like, I want to bring them in anyways. So, let's give him 1 year at 2.8. Sean Donovan, I want you back, though, even though you just rejected, I think. We're going to sign you for 1 year at $3 million. We're going to still try and keep this as realistic as possible in terms of lines. And Stefan Yell wants a two-way contract. That is weird. I don't know why he wants a two-way contract. He's an 80 overall. He must have dropped. But yeah, I could give you a two-way contract if you want one. Greg DeVries. I'll give you a one-way deal at 2.750. And then Brian Muir, I am going to release, even though we could pick up probably a better depth defenseman. And I think that's all there is. Hopefully those guys all sign. And then we will see what's available in terms of free agents. If we need to, we might make some trades. I don't know. So Yale rejected. I could give Yale a one-way deal, though. I don't mind. I don't know why he wants a two-way deal. He's the only one that's left now. So Stefan Yell, let's give you a one-way contract. And we'll give you 1.6. If he drops off, I might have to trade him. Because I think he was on the 2001 Colorado Avalanche team, and I would like to keep that team kind of together for this. So there you go. So let's send to free agency now. I actually might want to customize the jerseys soon because you could customize the jerseys mid-off season, so I could also bring in one of the new jerseys for the Avs. So what do we currently have, and what do we need? That's my question. Because we did just let go of Claude Lemieux. That was our main player we'd let go. So Forsberg would be playing left wing. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I might play Drury or Sullivan as a winger. So let's say 1, 2. Let's actually sort by that. So yeah, 1, 2. Or wait, 1, 2. Let's put Sullivan as a winger. 3. So we need like a third line center. Probably a third line center. 1, 2. We could use... Yeah, we're definitely going to need some more wingers, I think. 4. There's only 2 there, so that's 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we definitely just need a third line center, I think, mostly in terms of offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. And that's good. So yeah, we just need a third line center, I think, and a depth defenseman, depth forward maybe. And then yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Okay, so a depth defenseman, I said. So let's see what there is for depth defenders. There's some depth defenders. Let's see who has good defensive stats. We want somebody who has a good defensive awareness and is kind of young. Mike McBain. I don't think I did give him 85. You know what? Let's sign him. Why not? See if he would come here to Colorado. Decent enough depth defender. Let's just give him a lot of money so that he signs. And then we need a third line center. And then a depth forward as well. So third line center, somebody that's got kind of good defense. Like, I don't want to bring in Tor Vikings because he's only 23. Benoit Hogue might not be that bad. Thornton, Scott Thornton's actually not bad. Yeah, let's bring in Scott Thornton. 1 year at, yeah, I'll give you $3 million as well. Why not? And then I need a depth forward, which I would prefer a center because that's usually what I go after. And so Florida didn't actually re-sign Ray Whitney, so I guess that line that I was predicting is not going to actually happen. So we need a depth center, maybe, or depth forward of some sort. Craig Janney, 32 years of age. Tony Herkash maybe not be that bad. No, he's not that good defensively. Oh yeah, Dale Hunter's still cooking around. He's probably gonna drop though. Let's see, Alexander Bolduc. There's actual real guys in the free agency too. I don't really want to bring in anybody real though. So yeah, let's go with Tony Herkash. Why not? Let's give him a one-way deal. See if he can get a Stanley Cup before he retires, because he's more than likely gonna retire soon. Because I think his potential dropped too. So there you go, and let's see if we can get those guys. Hopefully we do. So Herkash, Thornton, and McBain have accepted. So, yeah, I think that's all I want to do for that. I think we're good. So let's sum up to next season and check out our lines. Okay, guys, so here are our lines for year number 3. So we got Forsberg, Sakic, and Fleury still together. All these guys are probably going to be getting closer to retirement. Not Forsberg, but Sakic is 31 now, and Fleury is 32. So we might not be able to keep these guys around super long. Like, I don't know what year Joe Sakic's going to retire, but he's going to stay with us till he retires. Fleury, on the other hand, he might be one of these guys that we eventually let go of. Second line, we got Steve Sullivan on the right wing. If for some reason Drury loses a lot of faceoffs, we could switch the two of them around. And then we also got Milan Hayduk on the left side. So 3 right-handed shots on this line. I'm not really liking that, but it's better than nothing. And then on the third line, we got Adam Denmarsh, Scott Thornton, who we just recently signed, and Ville Peltonen. And then our fourth line is Mike Watt, Stefan Yell, and Sean Donovan. Defensively, we have Sandis Ozolins and Adam Foote still together, Aaron Miller and Sylvain Lefebvre, and then DeVries and Clem. So our defensive lineup has not changed at all, and then goalie-wise hasn't changed at all. Patrick Waugh and Robbie Tallis. And then scratched, we got Tony Herkash and Mike McBain. So overall-wise, I think we only made one move, really, because we let go of Claude Lemieux, and then we brought in Scott Thornton. So basically, we're transitioning one of our centers to the right wing instead, and we let go of a right winger, and we got a new center instead. So I think Scott Thornton should be a decent defensive forward for us, and hopefully that keeps the bottom 6 from allowing any goals. In terms of the AHL, Zadorov, yeah, he's gonna play on the 4th line this year because he's not really that good enough. I might actually put him on the power play though. Yeah, let's take off Sheldon Dries. So we're going to put Zadorov on the power play alongside of Ralph Culp. give those two guys some chemistry maybe. Speaking of which, Culp is up to a 68, so he is growing. And yeah, so where is Culp in terms of this lineup? I want him on the left side though. Yeah, I want him on the left side, so let's put him actually up here where Wingquist is. Let's actually give him first line ice time, even though he's technically not ready yet. But yeah, our HL team looks pretty decent for the most part. Not a lot of good prospects yet, but Culp and Zadorov, at least we're starting to build up a future lineup maybe, because we got a left winger and a center. We just need a right winger, maybe some defensive prospects, and then our goalie prospects that are currently unsigned. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode. So in next episode, we're going to start the season simulation, and we might even finish it depending on if we're doing good or not. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.